Last week we talked about desire, and that's where it all starts. Without desire, the want to, we probably aren't going to move forward at all. But once we do have the desire, we decide that we want to, then we have to many times have an attitude adjustment. One of the things that we've talked about a little bit as we've gone through this entire thing is that attitude is something that is created in our head. It's ideas that were put into our head for many years, and our head is a computer, and what we feed it, it feeds back to us. So if we have had a lot of bad information fed into our head, what we will spit out is bad information, just like a computer. So one of the things we may have to work on through this course is reprogramming the brain. I find that even though I was brought up with a very positive family background, that I still have to work on my brain periodically. And I do that with affirmations. Basically, it's self-talk. When I want to change an attitude, I just talk to myself about that attitude over and over and over and over again in reprogramming my brain. One of the things that is discussed in the lesson that 10% of what happens to us we have no control over, but 90% we have control over. The question is, what will our response be to what has happened to us? And that is a very big key to attitude. We talk good attitude, bad attitude. Some people would say something that one person would say bad attitude, other people would say, well, that's a good attitude. So it's pretty hard to define, but end result is our attitude has to be an adjustment with our goals. And if our attitude is not in adjustment with our goals, we probably aren't going to reach our goals.
One of my first manager meetings, we have a meeting with the owners, and it's usually an all-day meeting. Amy came in to do my first evaluation on my store, ever. And she walked in, she said, "I'm here to do your evaluation." I said, "I'm scared to death." She said, "Don't be." Well, she was here for about 2 hours. And she said, "Okay, I'm ready for you." I said, "Oh no." And I sat down with her and she said, "Piper." And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "This is one of the most pleasant evaluations I have done in months." And I said, "Really?" And she goes, "You are one of my top managers." And I said, "Really?" Because it's all new to me. I have never done anything like this, and it's all because I believe it's all because of attitude. When I got kind of thrown into this position, I just decided I was going to make it work. So after I sat down with Amy, she said, "I would like you to talk at our manager's meeting." I said, "What?" I said, "Okay." And that was another thing I was scared to death about. And when we had our manager's meeting, they went through all the stores. We have, I believe, 10 stores. They went through from a year to a year. They saved my store for last, and they said, and I had only been in the manager position for about 4 or 5 months when we had that manager meeting. My store has gone up 11% in the past year, but since I had taken over, sales have shot up 36%. And that's what Amy asked me. She was like, "How?" I said, "Attitude. I walk through these doors every day, and it's going to be a good day. No matter what problems are thrown, because there's always going to be problems. No matter what happens with the customers, my first thing is smile at them when they come through the door. You know what? And you can change anybody's day around just like that. Customers come in and they have fun. My employees have fun. We work hard, but we have fun doing it."